Arguing the increase has less to do with people's behaviors and more to do with targeted testing of people who spend time in close proximity as well as young adults.
You know, but some are concerned that that is the age group that's going out and socializing more. 8 on your sides. Marco Villarreal is live in Tampa tonight with a breakdown on the governor's message today. Marco?
Well, good evening, and you just heard it. The governor there adamant that Florida is not shutting down. And today, when I spoke with several people in that age group that is testing positive more than any other, they too told me they're done with the shutdown.
Despite it being a weeknight, parts of South Howard Boulevard in Tampa are busy.
Still very odd going out, seeing everything in the way it is. It's definitely a lot different. It's very eerie when you go out. You're expecting some sort of normalcy, but we're still very excited.
People here are rarely seen wearing masks, and groups of friends huddle close together.
From what I've seen, we're in the age range that it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, I got hand sanitizer on me.
Perhaps not a big deal in terms of hospitalizations or deaths, but the governor argued Tuesday the sudden rise in positive cases in Florida is due to more people getting tested.
And I think that's one of the trends that you're seeing is that 25 to 35, way more positive tests out of that group than you would have had 2 months ago.
At the end of the day, I look at statistics. I'm a big numbers person. I work in accounting, and quite frankly, the flu has killed a lot more people than this.
The attitude of many may be based on numbers showing the majority of COVID-19 deaths are in the older population. Many of those who are younger are over the shutdown and are more concerned with getting back to normal.
I'd rather go out and social distance and do what I can to stay safe, but also support the people that I know are trying to make a living.
And while more people are testing positive for coronavirus, the governor says hospitalizations for people with COVID-19 are down 43%. Reporting live in Tampa, Marco Villarreal, 8 on your side.